Hello everybody, Multiman37 back with another review, this time of the legendary Green Lion from Voltron Legendary Defenders. This is the second lion I will be showing it off that will help form the 16-inch Voltron. So, as always, let's take a look at the box, then the smaller bits, starting from the scooter, then to the lion, as well as the extra bit that you get for the blazing sword, which I need to fix the paint on, because the paint on mine got chipped away, even though I didn't do anything with it. That's weird. So here we have the front of the box. We got legendary Green Lion. You got the forest emblem or grass emblem, whatever you want to look at that is. It's his elemental emblem. Shows off that is the left arm of Voltron. Nothing on either side's bottom does showcase the other lions in the lineup. Oh yeah, and this is also streaming on Netflix, and Playmates made this. And on the back is, of course, everything you're gonna do, and it comes with the other half of the blazing sword, the one half of the blazing sword, the other half is in the I can't speak. It's in the Red Lion set, and then of course the scooter has Pidge and whatnot. So anyway, get on to it. I'll take a look at the scooter first, because why not? It's the smallest piece of the set, because that's normally how I start off with these reviews. Here is Pidge's scooter. So done out in mostly green plastic with some, or black plastic with green and blue paint. And again, like the others, Pidge is molded in there, but it's mostly a generic mold for all of them, because they couldn't really get the details in there. I mean, they did the best they could. It's still pretty detailed, but they weren't able to put Pidge himself, or I guess, spoiler alert, herself in there. I'll get into that later, but if you don't want spoilers, you might want to skip that part. This also comes with the back end of the blazing sword. So yeah, it attaches to the other end with these two little holes, and then there will be two little pegs that will secure it and, you know, help it stay on the thing. So that should be a hoot to see, I guess. Sorry, I was looking for something. Never mind. Anyway, to put the scooter inside the lion, same process as last time. Open up this little compartment in the bottom. Little grooves inside the lion. Will shove it in. Okay, what are you doing? We'll shove it in. Close it up. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna raise the camera. Anyway, here we have the Green Lion, piloted by Pidge, much like the other incarnations, and we'll get to the weird ones later. Not that to say that they're weird, it's just they switched the pilots around, and I honestly don't think that was really necessary. But anyway, the story behind Pidge is pretty interesting. Apparently, Pidge isn't Pidge in this series. Spoiler alert, if you don't like spoilers, skip ahead. So, basic premise is Pidge was actually a girl named Katie, and I'm assuming he stole the look, or she stole the look of her brother to like get information to find out more about why her parents, or not her parents, her dad and her brother didn't make the trip, and she was a little suspicious. And like first time she broke in, like the commander of like that school that they went to didn't like her being there, and so she disguised herself as a guy to get in and get all the information she needed. Now, that's actually kind of based on a little controversy, because that's not something that they just like pulled out of their asses. No, there was actually I know at one point somebody thought this. So I could be wrong at this being a legit controversy, but apparently some people thought that Pidge in the original Voltron series was a girl for some reason. And so I guess they took that idea and put it to a whole new level. Because in any other carnation, Pidge was a dude. This one, Pidge was a girl, and Pidge's real name is Katie, so that's kind of confusing. But if you watch the show, it'll make more sense than how I'm explaining it. So let's get into the line itself. Enough backstory. Done out mostly in green plastic with gray plastic. You got white paint for the front, the little blue paint here, yellow eyes, black little snout. You do get the shield emblem. This isn't supposed to be a Voltron shield, but there's no way to form Voltron's shield. I'll get to that when I review the Black Lion and form Voltron, because I'll do those in the same video. But it is very nice overall. And tail is a lot shorter than the Yellow Lion's tail. Mostly because this section's very short. You do get light blue paint for the tips of like the little blaster, and then green for the inside to indicate, hey, that's the Green Lion's tail. Posability, the mouth does open. You get a little laser in there, but again, like the others, it is spring-loaded. It does have, because this becomes an arm, rotation here and rotation here, so you can kind of get this prowling motion out of it. Legs can turn in these directions. It might get hindered by the shield. Then here, here, and here. And then front arms, or front legs, rather, move forward like that. They also move like that. They're a little bit restricted because then you'll open up the compartment to store them in later. Pull them back. And then the ankles. Oh yeah, and the head does rotate quite awkwardly in this form, but it makes more sense when it becomes an arm. Speaking of which, oh yeah, before I get into the arm mode, let's take a look at the turret. Turret's right here, done out in green plastic with silver paint. It does have this little turn dealy on it. You have to take off the shield for it, and what I like to do, it doesn't show it in the box, but I like to put it on the back, kind of like how it does for the arm mode. So you store it up there. There's the turret, and then it comes with this vine missile, because it has like this little vine pattern. You put it in, button will fire it off, and I had to block it because if I didn't, it doesn't look like it, but it actually would shoot really far. And yeah, and this button can be pressed so easily, so even accidentally pressing it might get this missile lost, and it doesn't come with spares. which I thought was bizarre. Anyway, to form the arm of Voltron, I'm going to take this off. If you didn't move this here, you might want to do so now, but I'm just going to do it to collapse the tail, because with a lot of these, well, with all 5 of these, there's a way to collapse the tail. Black Lion's a little bit different from the other 4, though. Plug that in. Then fold up the hind legs. And then the other hind legs. The other hind legs, what am I saying? And then pull out this little tab. Then for the front arm, or the front legs, I keep calling them arms. You open up this compartment, push the arms in. You can actually see the scooter in there too, which is a little funny, I think. Fold the legs in, push them all the way in. Stop fighting me. I might have to take that off. There we go. And there we have the left arm of Voltron. Very nice. Again, that posability will give it elbow articulation, but the hind legs do constrict it, so you can move the legs forward and to the side. With this one, it's a little harder because of that shield piece. And then you can get more range. For mine, the door here, when the front legs are inside, this door is very loose. The red lion doesn't have this problem, only my green lion, and it wasn't like that before. It just suddenly became loose. Like, it won't, well, there I kind of forced it. Like, okay, now you're proving me wrong. Well, like, it won't, okay. It won't, like, if you're not shaking it, or if you're shaking it lightly, okay, maybe if you're even shaking it lightly, it'll fall out. But as long as you're not shaking it or just trying to throw it around the room, it won't fall out. I just wish that I might have to reinforce that somehow by probably putting electrical tape in it. Yeah, let's just change you back. Anyway, let's just put that all back. There we go. Overall, Green Lion is another good addition to the Voltron Lions, and again, I can't wait to actually show off the whole combination. It is nice that they included the one half of the sword, and I like the little thing where you actually have to buy both the arm lions in order to complete the sword, which is a pretty cool little way of enticing people to get all the lions, so it is pretty cool. So definitely suggesting you guys pick this up, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.